What's poppin', party people? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's your girl D, and if you're new, welcome. Now subscribe. If that was your second to do so, do it now. Thank you, please. Thank you again. And also while we're at it, because YouTube is playing, they OD playing, click that bell to be notified when I upload because people aren't being notified and I barely have subscribers now, so that's pretty fucked up. But anyway, in today's video, I want to just kind of like get this out the way because it's been on my mind and I want to be very transparent, even though it's pretty ironic given, the platform that I'm on. I just wanted to talk to you guys about the fact that I'm sick and tired of being social. And for a vast majority, if not all of my life, I've been very extroverted. I'm very talkative and social. In school, I've had different social groups. At work and in a lot of communal spaces, I'm always hopping around and speaking and very, very social. But as of late, if not even prior to the pandemic, but especially during the pandemic, I think that was the best time I've had, not having to talk to people and social distancing and things of that nature. But most importantly, I wanted to talk about how I feel about social media. So when it comes to social media with me, there's a very thin line. Everything has pros and cons, right? But at the end of the day, for me, social media as a whole has kind of taken a longer dip in the con pool than I've signed up for, being that mostly everything is virtual, right? So listen, for one, it's a sixth cycle of one-upmanship. When I talk about the pros and cons of social media, you do have people that, I'm not knocking that they utilize social media to socialize. And by doing so, you post different things, a variety of things. Your family, your business, your personal life, whatever that looks like, right? But the sick side of it and the con almost upsets me because you then have this competitive energy around social media. I've been inactive on my Instagram for about 3 months now, and I don't miss it. At all. No part of me misses scrolling through Instagram. I just think that the whole energy behind Instagram has almost turned into a competition. Again, like a one-upmanship, but it's within its own community. And I'm speaking specifically the Black community because for us, we already go into the world expecting people, for the most part, through the lens of what we live through, to see us in a certain kind of way and to perceive us a certain kind of way. And I believe that we deserve the better things in life. I don't believe in having those better things and making your sister or brother feel less than for not having it. I don't believe in posting certain things for the simple fact that you want to have haters. People are going to naturally have certain human emotions. I want it too response. But I truly don't believe in the post or the energy behind just belittling or demeaning people because you have what they don't. Being able to celebrate your win and be happy about it, post it with the intent of even just inspiring and motivating. That part I get. I don't understand the side where it turns into a malicious, I got it and you don't. And I feel like that is all I've seen for a very long time. The captions just be corny. It literally just oozes like, I have it and you don't, you whack, you lazy, you this, you that. And I feel like a lot of different variables or factors play into someone else's life as to why they don't have those things. Instead of teaching one another or helping, you get what I'm trying to say. I really can't find all the words for it, but you get what I'm trying to say. We've lost sight of just the fun in posting, using cute little filters, contributing, and just taking a step back. And that part, I'm just like, I'll pass. That's one. Two, on social media, for me, it feels like the theme far before the pandemic. We were all probably going through something because everyone's always going through something. But misery loves company has taken a whole new turn on social media. Everyone is just, no. Sorry. A lot of people on the internet are miserable. It makes their day, or they put so much more energy and effort into finding accomplices, having an ally in their bullshit, having an ally in their misery club, creating this sad girls club of just sadness and just being miserable and complaining all fucking day. And it's so annoying to me. I'm mainly on Twitter. I've been so much more active on it now. Twitter's also miserable as fuck. But the part that really stands out to me on Twitter is like when someone will make a post about liking oranges and someone will be like,
oh, you like oranges? Well, I like apples. Why you don't like apples?
And it's like, nothing. I'm not even talking about apples right now. They make everything about just them. You exude a miserable ass, lousy ass energy, and you want to make everything about you and your misery. It just doesn't make for good fun on social media. It makes misery. I legitimately am just like, what the hell? Why is this a thing? Why do you have to just be that? You can be so much more than miserable. You can be literally just a fly on the wall, like the post, or just scroll right past it. Don't have to acknowledge it. But when you make it your duty to be annoying like that, I can't. And I've seen that countless times. It's its own little epidemic in the social world, and I can't. Which piggybacks into my third point. Majority of people are really fucking sad. But then again, the world would never know. With my YouTube, with my Instagram, even my Twitter, you really do get an authentic viewpoint of who I am. My tweets are pretty much everything I'm either thinking or doing. And it's all true to how I really feel, how I really think, how I really am. Same with my Instagram, same with my YouTube. Even when I'm feeling sad, which is, it's normal, I'll post that. Like, I actually will post when I'm fucking sad. Not that I cried, but I've cried on social media. Not that I wanted to, but again, I have a YouTube channel. It's a raw emotion, it's come out, right? But the part that I find it crazy to feel is that the majority of people are sad. And even when they are sad, you won't even know. And that part is crazy because it's social media. We should be more vocal about these things and be more honest about these things. And again, maybe I'm just a want to help ass person, but I would love for us to be able to be real about our feelings and also real about taking the proper steps to get out of those feelings, taking the proper steps to work through those feelings together. I don't believe in feeling those sad ass feelings, not really showing or expressing them, and then being, like I said before, the one that just goes on the internet and just tries to be a shitty ass person, but act like you're not a shitty ass person. It's just very strange to me. That could just be who I am. I'm someone that I would just love for us to just come together and be able to be transparent about these things, but also work through them and get over it. You don't got to keep rehashing it, but let's just be honest about it. That's just me. I feel like people are sad. They don't want to really show it. They want to kind of come off like they got their shit together or got it all together. And that's cool. I'm here for that too. But to some degree, it's a little sad. Honestly, because no one is ever all of something. There's really a balance in life, and I feel like there's so much more strength and the vulnerability behind just being honest about what you're really feeling in that moment, not just showing the highlights, not just showing the great parts of it, because there is a shock value behind knowing that someone was really sad the whole time and, does something that it's irreversible, but they didn't show it. It's crazy. So now 4, speaking of community and coming together, the power of networking works via social media. I've seen it. A lot of people have soared beyond their wildest beliefs and dreams just off of social media alone. I aspire to do just that. But at the same time, as much as the power of networking works, I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't. I feel like I've also seen a lot of things on social media that I'm just like, nah. Like, nah. I've seen people that have gotten to really big heights via social media, huge platform, huge following. But like, what do you stand for? What are you saying? You fucking suck. And I just don't understand it. And it's like, I can't even imagine the person that feels like they have to cross paths with those kind of people just because they have a certain number attached to them, whether it's in their actual bank account or just their following, and they really don't stand for nothing. And then it's just like, you find yourself wanting to talk and be in connection with them, and it's like, nah. And I feel like with me, I genuinely don't want to talk to a lot of y'all. Like, a lot of y'all really have nothing to talk about. Y'all be on Twitter or on Instagram even literally saying the same thing somebody else said. A lot of people don't think on their own. They're not really that bright. Honestly, it's just, I can't even find the words for it, and I'm talking about not wanting to talk to y'all. I sound a little slow right now, but I'm being honest. I just don't want to talk to y'all. Like, that ass, I don't. But lastly, I feel like all in all, even with all this talking that I'm doing, I remember a time way before my channel I have now was even made. And I've had this channel for 9 years? Crazy. But this channel to actually create content for I had for 9 years. But I've been on YouTube since I was 9. I remember a time where YouTube was wild, or social media was wild. And I feel like there are certain apps still where it's a little crazy. Nowadays, censorship is being masked as community guidelines. And I don't like that, because I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. That's the crazy part about social media that I'm just not feeling anymore, because it was a really wild time where people were saying what they want, posting what they want, doing what they want. And then all of a sudden it was like, you can't do nothing. Or if you look a certain kind of way, your shit gets taken down. Or you don't get the sponsorships. You don't get the promotions or the paid promotions, the advertisement, or things like that. And even being monetized now feels like a weird rat race, because certain brands want to associate with certain people because of certain reasons. It has nothing to do with what you say. A lot of the times it is how you look. The way these apps or social media has become so sensitive and censored in a world where you should be able to express yourself freely is corny. It's corny as hell. I don't really like it. I don't really want to deal with it. It's a thin line between knowing your voice matters and it needs to be heard, but then also feeling like if your voice is heard, there's consequences. So you kind of don't want to be heard. I don't know if that made any sense, but I feel like I knew where I was going with that. Ultimately, community guidelines seems to only be for a certain community. It seems to only fit a community that could do and say whatever the fuck they want to say. And then when it comes to a different community, it almost seems like speaking of certain experiences or just speaking how we speak is ultimately an issue. Even with just the free thinking that you have, when that was the point of content creation, that was the point of making videos. It's your expression. It's your ability to share or say what you want. And now for it to be such strict guidelines, it then kind of feels like you're banned or your page is taken down or deactivated for anything. It's a little wild. And I feel like I kind of low-key, high-key don't want no parts of it. But at the same time, I'm here already, right? So I just gotta kind of take it as it comes. But needless to say, I ain't been feeling social, and it's interesting because am I not feeling social because I feel burnt out? I just want to kind of relax, be to myself, or is it really the weight of the world and kind of everything that it's turning into is just everything that I'm not? I don't know. I guess when my people come around, I will know, but right now, the feeling of like being a recluse at this point, or just being super introverted is the best feeling for me. But it is what it is. Anyway, that's the end of my video. I just needed you guys to hear that. It feels like, because I don't even know what that was for. But if you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, still like it. Share this video with your friends, your friends, your moms, your dads, your sisters, your cousins, your brothers, your aunts. You know, did I say sisters, cousins, and brothers? It's a very weird way to break down the family tree. Share with everybody. Share with your friends, friends. Tell your friends and their friends to watch and subscribe and to like and to comment and to share as well. Let me know how you feel about being social right now. Like, how my hands hurt. Are you a social person? Do you not like people? Are you not feeling social media? What is your social media? You want to connect and vibe and talk? I'm here. Let's just chat, I guess. You're already here anyway. But in my next video, I hope to see you there. I love you for watching. And I will definitely see you guys next time. I'm tired. I love you. I love you. I love you. See you.